Hi guys, this is Chuck Strongbacks. Hello, Chuck. You got something to say before the show begins? Yes. Here is a disclaimer, my friends, we shall display right now before the podcast begin. Yes, with a little nasabwanya? No. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not be alarmed. What David will be holding is a can of Liquid Death mountain water. It is still mountain water, drinking water from the Austrian Alps. It is not a Colt 45 because, well, everyone says, oh no, David has been drinking beer. Oh no, David never drinks any source of alcohol whatsoever, so please don't have any alarm. Okay, a few seconds ago. You ready, guys? Yep. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, it's time for the wonderful 1 hour where everybody likes it, the Washington Podcast. Coming to you live from the DJ Wash Studios in Philadelphia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with the Quizmaster and everything else in between, here's the man behind the scene, Mr. David Washington. Welcome, everybody, to the Washington Podcast, right here on KDJW5. And before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, here is something I want you to know. Take off the little screen thing. Thank you. Liberty Bell on the side of my Phillies pride. Oh, yeah. Well, Tiffany Davis, my dear, dear sister from North Carolina, which I'll be visiting in less than 130 odd days from now, is inviting anyone who is willing to join on a 90-day challenge of the wellness, foundational wellness bundle, okay? And she's going on a 90-day challenge, and she wants to invite you. So we have the website, which is down on the bottom of the screen. Well, not really on the bottom of the screen, right in the and Tiffany Davis, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to KDJW's big old show, my dear sister, Tiffany Davis. Oh, yeah. Let's give her a big hand, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. So anyway, she is... Yes, and oh yes, please smash that like. Yes, please do so. I love it when you do it. Thank you, Booty. Booty in the house. And it's World Lion Day. Sorry. I can't help it. I just love the MGM lion. You know. Yeah, here's like one thing before we go on. Yes, I'm listening loud and clear, Mitchell, yes. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing, and all. We are 6 away from the big 800, so I hope you enjoy. Bill in the house, yes, indeed. So anyway, there's a sign-up sheet where they can purchase the bundle, either Tiffany's or her friend, Melissa Marsh. So I do have the information right in the description of tonight's video. So make sure you go on and do that. Rawr! Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Now cue the MGM Lion! Rawr! That's better. Okay. Mamma Mia and CW and AB. Well, anyway, guess what? Thank you very much, Mitchell. But we are doing a 1-hour podcast. I know we have I love The Parent Trap. It's on ABC. Disney, the parent company, yes, indeed. And Mamma Mia, there we go again, the nice ABBA song that turns into a movie. But we are here doing this Washington podcast. Yes, and Tiffany is 8 away from 250. Come on down! I hope you will. She's got some great stuff. Wonderful oils and things help you rejuvenate and feel good. And you know you love it when you feel good, right? If you want to feel good, say yeah. Oh, and thanks, Booty, because you know why? I am wearing the Philly Spin. I'll tell it to you right here on Pod News. Oh, boy. That's right, sis. Age backwards. That's what I want to do, too. I'll be turning 40 in 2 years. I want to look 25. Yeah. Pod news, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Philadelphia Phillies swept the Rangers 4-2, 3-0, and the Phillies are in the lead of the NL East Division. So, thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very good. Gotcha. And Kelly Drive, East River Drive, will be still doing construction until the 28th. So that's what's going on. And last but not least, the Chestnut Hill East Line, also known as the R7, will still be... before we go on, happy early birthday. She's turning the big 4 on the 24th. So, you better say happy birthday to my sister. Yeah. Where was I? I was at home. Nobody invited me to a baseball game in the year 2003 because I was having a little fun at home doing whatever the heck I want to do, like getting my drumming started. Sorry about that. I do have an extra set of tom-toms on my drum set. And next time when I come through, I'll make sure I'll do a little Radamakue for you, okay? So Chestnut Hill East will reopen on Tuesday, September the 2nd. That's right after Labor Day, friend, at 5 a.m. So mark it on your calendars. Oh, if you're in Philadelphia, mark it on your calendars. Yes, indeed. So, excuse me for a second. Going to give me a little drink. And yes, as my friend mentioned, we are 6 away from 800. My sister is a few away from 250. My sister and I have 2 big milestones in the YouTube community. Some are great, some are small, but hey, guess what? Oh, yeah. And, oh, yes, sis, we got to do a jam session. Yep, going to the Guitar Center in North Carolina. Oh, time for a small quiz. Now, either Roanoke Rapids, Raleigh, or the capital, I'm sorry, what's it again? Chapel Hill. Yeah, either one of those. Where is the Guitar Center where me, Tiffany, and Brother Travis likes to go? Yes, so let me know in the comments down below. So either Chapel Hill, Roanoke Rapids, or Raleigh. Give me the answer real quick, and I'll give you a Liquid Death can. Yep, and my disclaimer says Chuck Strongbacks. This is Liquid Death, my favorite beverage, and I swear by it. Excuse me a second, I gotta recycle. There. That's a nice sound. Recycle and amen. Okay, now we're taking up requests for street names of Philadelphia right after I give you a little water ice situation. And congratulations, Mitchell, over 22, over premonition, I said. Let me see. 1,200 over 1,200 subscribers. Phenomenal. I would agree. All right. So, yes. So, once again, Tiffany Davis, YouTube channel, doTERRA, Essential Oils Challenge called the Foundational Wellness Bundle. It is right in the website. Please come down and get some. It is good. And I'm still wearing my Philadelphia Phillies pin. I love the Phillies. You gotta love the Phillies. And you gotta love the water ice. So shout out to the people selling water ice down at the bank, we call it. Citizens Bank Park, the home of the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm hoping and praying that someone will get me a ticket. And if anybody out there has got a spare online ticket for the Philadelphia Phillies, DJWash5Philly at gmail.com. I'll be gladly to come over to section 301 on a weekend baseball game, and I will. Have you ever heard of it? South Street. Yes, I have heard of South Street. First, I'll check it in my book just to make sure if we have the South up there. Wincohawken, Wanamaker, University Avenue. I have definitely heard of, well, I've been in Philadelphia for a billion years, so yes, I heard about South Street. Here's like one thing. I'm not really a billion years, because if I was here for a long time, QRS. Yes. Yes. Let me see. Rubicam is French for a mixture of black and white hair. Oh no, I do have lots of white. Do have lots of black, but not so much white hair. School. Okay, Sansom. Oh, I think it's under the O's. S-O. And Deborah's here. Welcome aboard. And guess what? Well, a request for Mitch about South Street. M-I-T-C-H. I'm writing it down. Deborah in the house, and Al and little Blackie, little kitty cat. And a few days ago it was like National Cat Day, so meow to all you cats out there. Sorry. I can't help it. Okay. S-O-U-T-H. So, Mitchell got South Street to begin the show. Tiffany is here. Deborah's here. Yep, Mitchell's in the house, so we got that. My friend, yes. Yes, sir. All right, so we got Mitchell down for South Street. Who else is next? Well, I'm grabbing the water ice. Weather says it's going to be a hot day, few days actually. I'll just check Mr. Weather here. Deploys, okay. Need to recycle an old printer. No AOL. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to do the Trump thing. Just, there you go. That was fun. Okay, 79 degrees tonight. Going to be feeling like 76. Tomorrow on Monday, 89 degrees and sunny. Tuesday, a little 91 degree temperature, hot and sunny. We may have some rain showers down at 86 on Tuesday. Did I say Tuesday? I mean Wednesday. Mostly sunny on Thursday with a high of 88 and a high of 89 for Friday. And Saturday, got a little heat wave going on for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this coming weekend. And I believe it's going to be good for a Philadelphia Eagles game, because me, my friend JR, and one of my super fans out there, his name is Patrick, will be joining along, going down to see the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Cleveland Browns, 1 p.m. I'll be there, of course. I love to be there to cheer for the Philadelphia Phillies. Can we do Tulip Street? Let me see if we have Tulip here. Oh, here's like one thing, ladies and gentlemen. One request per person. You said South Street, we'll do that. But we'll just check if there's a Tulip Street. If you give me some tulips, I'll be your friend for life. Okay, thanks for the graphic. Bye-bye. Okay. Alrighty here. We're going to go ahead. Oh, meow. Yes. Okay, T for tulip. Little tulips just... And here's like one thing. Tulips are wonderful during the spring. But sadly, after the tulips are bloomed, the petals fall away. So it is kind of sad, though. It's temporary, you see. But you'll see some tulips in City Hall next spring 2026. Okay, tulip. Do we have a tulip here? Trenton Avenue, top of... Oh, I appreciate it, Deborah. I thank you. Thanks very much. Sad news, kids. We don't have a Tulip Street in this book. I'm sorry. But Mitchell will be having a thing called... Yes, indeed. Thanks very much. Yeah, Mitchell has South Street. Anyone need a request for a street? Hope it's in the book. And while we're mulling around, it's time for... the Quizmaster! I guess everyone wants to know during the show, why do I have this here broom next to me? Anyone got a wild guess of why this broom is next to me? I'll tell you why. We swept them. Yes, right. Sweeping the Rangers. Sweep, 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 sweep. Yes, it is a favorite part. Bill wants to hear. Oh, I have. Thanks, Mom and Bill, Mom and Bobby B is here. Welcome, Mom. Hey, guess what? Tiffany's here. Yeah, we swept her. Yeah, I want to do it again. Sweep, 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 sweep. Reminds me of that Cooper DeJean song. Cooper DeJean is not a safe day. Okay, shut up, David. Yes, swept the Rangers. Were in first place in the National League Division, and the Eagles are going to play on Saturday. Did I say Sunday? Well, anyway. Yeah, Cubs. Congratulations to the Cubs. Alrighty, we have a Quizmaster quiz and 3 we're dancing. Okay. We cannot do any moonwalking in the middle of the Washington podcast. It's impossible because, well, it is possible if you have a cell phone with you, like, man, I'm alive tonight. Amen. Philadelphia freedom here on the Washington podcast. Quiet down, car. I'm broadcasting. Sound like the Three Stooges. Quiet, you numbskulls. I'm broadcasting. Nyah, nyah, nyah. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mom, for... she has the actual weather report, too, you know. So, oh, yes. Today is the birthday of a Philly Captain's bus buddy, Adam the Woo. Adam, if you're watching, a very, very happy birthday. Let's all give Adam the Woo the big hand here in Philadelphia. Yes, so let's get started. We got a miscellaneous quiz and 3 possible answer choices, plus a little something new. All right, knock it off. Let me read it first. It's a movie quiz on the Quizmaster. That's why it's called Miscellaneous John. Witness was filmed in 2 places in Pennsylvania. What are they? Is it A, Altoona, Montgomery County, B, Lancaster County, Philadelphia, or C, Pittsburgh and York County? You have 31 seconds to comply. You know, I just can't get enough of that Polish version of the Jeopardy thinking cue with the groovy organ in the background, the bluesy piano, that thundering bass line. Yes. And don't forget the drums, man. Don't forget the drums. Yeah. So everyone says B. So I'll be seeing you with this answer. Here it is! You're right! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we have added something new to the Quizmaster. Two of the wrong answers will have the black X, as you can plainly see. And the illuminated green oval squarish one is the right answer. So, my mom, she says Lancaster County. Well, guess what? It is a part of B, so we'll give you that, Mom. So, good going on the Quizmaster. Hey, I want to give my mom a big round of applause for joining in on the Quizmaster and getting that right answer. Yoo-hoo! Way to go, Mom! As Danny DeVito says on Twins United outside and in. Yes, thanks, Mom. Yes, thank you very much. It is a good thing, you know. That song just captured in my heart when I first hear it. Next time we'll add a four. Wait a minute. Hold it. 1 second. Before we continue on the Quizmaster, the Washington podcast. Thank you, Mitchell. The Quizmaster only has 3 answer choices. We can't go up to 4. It's only 3, which the person who has Oh, hey, look at this. We got an extra quiz from Bobby B. Before we get started, that's my disclaimer. We only have 3 answers, not 4, not 5, just 3. 4 answers belongs to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Me, this is the Quizmaster, so yeah. So let me see. A Pennsylvania quiz from Mr. Bobby B. Here it is. In what Pennsylvania town the 1981 film Taps was filmed? Was it in Wayne, Teddyfrin, or Paoli? Tiffany, I love that. Yep, we got to keep it to 3. That is the rule of the Quizmaster. We are all aware of that, my friend. Yes, we are. Give me a second while I crack open another can because my DJ Big Mug here is running out. And we're still looking for requests for... that sounds better, doesn't it? The street names of Philadelphia. That's right. Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, we do love 4 answers, so that's pretty good. But here on the Quizmaster, we have 2 options. The multiple choice, A, B, or C, or a single answer quiz. Single answer quizzes are the toughest. Hope you can zero in and use your ESP, my friend. All right. So let me see. Bobby B, do we have an answer? Do we have an answer for Bobby B's quiz? The movie of Taps, 1981 flick, filmed in either Wayne, Teddyfrin, or Paoli, Pennsylvania. That's a good question suggestion. That's a good one. So I wanted to hear from you. And J Hand 4 is on the air. Welcome aboard. And the answer Bobby is going to give us right now is Teddyfrin, Pennsylvania. It was starred Timothy Hutton and George C. Scott. Ooh, I love George C. Scott. He did a great role of Ebenezer Scrooge. Yep, and also in memory of Mr. Jim Lovell. He passed away recently. Rest in peace, and my heartiest condolences to the family. Give me a second here. Oh, yes, and thanks for the Inside Edition there. Featuring Tom Cruise and Sean Penn, Teddyfrin. Teddyfrin is the right answer. So, yes, my condolences to the family and my thoughts and prayers. Yes, indeed. So, we're almost ready for the thing called the station break. And we're still looking for requests for... street names of Philadelphia. So instead of doing the old City Hall thing for tonight's show, we're gonna do a moment of silence, And the last movie I watched was Twins, featuring Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Yeah. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a Rear Window. We got this guy. He's got this voice here. He does things like something about Christmas. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah. He played an old dog on that revival thing, Five O Goes West on let me see here, Five O Goes West movie, yes, and let me see, yeah, I do some westerns here and there, and Mr. Smith goes to Washington, yeah, and Lion King is on the air. Okay, come back to Earth, David. Okay, we're gonna get right into the station break with a moment of silence for Jim Lovell, who passed on. Yep. And Queen and Slim. Nice movie. Oh, yeah. We're still taking requests for... thank you very much, Tiffany. I really do appreciate that. Yes, I do. Yeah. The Jimmy Stewart, I forgot. Yeah, he's a Pennsylvania boy, and he does things for you, and you know what I mean. Yeah, yes, indeed. Correct, Mitchell about taps. Very good. Okay. Hey, we got a quiz. We got some Quizmasters here, ladies and gentlemen. Mom got a quiz. She wants you to figure out the movie. And who said this? You mess with me, you mess with my whole family. I won't answer because, my sensitivity already knows. You got to look for the actor. Yes, that's a Quizmaster movie quote. I love that. Oh, Trenton Avenue. We can do Trenton Avenue. Okay, so that and Trenton. You see, I go to Trenton sometimes to catch a train to New York because I'm bored. And that Mr. Potter, why, that little old spider, that guy. I don't like that Potter. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to see that Potter ever again. And that goes for you, too. You see? Jimmy Stewart, I can't get this guy out of my mind. So, yes, you mess with me, you mess with my whole family. Who is the actor in Twins that said it? I want you to give me the right answer now before we go on to station break. Yeah, I know you like it too, Tiffany. Yeah, I can tell you that. We got 2 requests from Mitchell here saying he wants to hear about South Street and he wants to hear about Trenton. Let me see, Trenton. Let me just check out his here book here. See here. I don't have my glasses with me. I can't see a dang thing. I'm just kidding. I can see everything today. Tiffany's enjoying this. And hey, Mom, guess what? You got a winner. Danny DeVito said it. So let's give it up for Mitchell. He's got the right answer for my mom's quiz. Mom, I'll make a quiz mistress out of you, my friend. Yeah, she does a great thing. Yeah, so, oh, and here's, how about this one? It's pretty good. Trenton, T-R-R-R. Here it is. Here's Trenton. We'll do that and that. Let me know what y'all need, ladies and gentlemen. We have Mitchell for South Street and Trenton Avenue. That's what it is. Trenton Avenue. Let me see. A-V-E. All right. Good job. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are like about 40 seconds about to get ready to start a station break, and instead of the City Hall thing says stay tuned or something, we're gonna do a moment of silence for people who have passed on, including the guy that served Apollo's space mission. So we have about a few seconds. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for more of the Washington Podcast. For the next half hour, yes, indeed, Knights Road, and also in memory of Mr. Teddy Pendergrass, too. So we'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to the Washington Podcast. And now, here's your host, David Washington. Welcome back to Street Names of Philadelphia portion of the Washington Podcast. Oh, yeah. A Matilda on Tubi. I like that. Did you know a certain British actress named of Pam Ferris is in this one? Yes, indeed. Pam Ferris, also known as Laura Time, she plays it on Rosemary and Thyme. I love that show. It's also exclusively on YouTube. Yes, neighbor, we do like to feed the fishies. Oops. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I promise my mom I'm not going to do that. Try to attempt to be Mr. Rogers, because my impression of Mr. Rogers sounds like Paul Lynde. Yep, I promise. Mommy, I promise I'm not going to do it again. Okay. Alrighty. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And this one goes out to my friend Patrick. Scooby-Dooby-Doo! You gotta love this thing. Alrighty then, here we go. Choose your street. Yes. Yes, make those donuts. Oh, speaking of donuts. Hello, everybody. This is Chuck Strongbacks. Hey, say hi to Chuck, gang. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, we are just a few away from 800. Yep, that's right. So please consider subscribing to KDJ5 and hit the bell icon too. Yes, I love that. And what else do you mean by making the donuts? Well, if Dave wants to make the donuts, oh yeah. How about subscribing and then doing this thing called DJ Wash 5 on Venmo? Yes, indeed. You know something, David? I'm craving for a coffee colada. Oh, yes, indeed. While getting coffee colada in Quincy, Massachusetts, I'm going to head over to the Avid Zildjian place over there. I need some new crashing cymbals. Indeed. Yep. And remember this, ladies and gentlemen, Quincy, Massachusetts. Oh, yes. John and Johnny, right on. Yes, indeed. Before they moved over there, the Avid Zildjian Company was in Quincy. Yeah. You like them cymbals, Dave? Dang right I do. Yeah, baby. Thank you very much, Chuck Strongbacks. That was fun. And now, Mitchell's request of South Street begins, followed by Trenton Avenue. Man, I love... Now, folks, I'm seeing right here, in the comments right here, about donuts. You're making me hungry, man. I want a donut now. I want... Remember, I'll be your friend for life if you give me that Boston cream. We're talking about Massachusetts and all. Boston cream pie. I want a Boston cream donut or a Boston cream eclair so I can wash it down with a cup of coffee. Yes. This is not coffee. Ooh. This is liquid death. I love this stuff. Okay, kids, let's get started. Mitchell says a few things about South Street, followed by, oh my gosh, everybody having a sweet tooth so far in this program? Only on the Washington Podcast. Okay, I'm going to prop the microphone next to me. If anybody hears that booming radio voice, DJ's Black Beauty with the iconic Liberty Bell. Yes, indeed. Okay, we're going to talk about South Street. That's where all the hippies meet. Fries and chicken dinners, tenders with a Mountain Dew. Yeah, give me a code red if you please. I like to be alert. You know I'm kidding. PQRS. S for South Street, yeah. Schuylkill, Shack Maxon, Spring Garden, Somerton. I'm not gonna. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a telephone call over there, and it says potential scam. I don't like scams. Live long and prosper. All right, Mitchell, you asked for it, you got it. SOUTH. South. Where the heck is that thing? Where's South? Spruce, Somerton, South. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I need the street sign. Thank you, Duncan. Yeah. Want to let you know I will be at the Thanksgiving Day Parade this year, which is sponsored by 6ABC and Duncan. Here's one thing I like about Duncan sponsoring the Thanksgiving Day Parade. I get free donuts. And getting free donuts. And oh yeah, baby. Baby. Good golly. All right, here we go, Mitchell. Originally designated by Penn as Cedar Street, this street was commonly known as South as early as 1707. Because it was formed in the southern boundary of the city of Philadelphia, separating it from the district of Southwark. Later on is known as South Philadelphia. It was not until 1853 that the popular name became official, extending from Delaware Avenue to 33rd Street. South Street, through one of Penn's original streets, was not legally open until 1883. Hope you enjoy it, Mitchell. That's the story of South Street. Oh, yes, and one final thing. When you're going over the South Street Bridge, over the Schuylkill River, the beautiful Philadelphia skyline views won't disappoint. Everybody who has a camera that comes from across the country and around the world went over to the South Street Bridge, dead in the middle, doing their camera thing, like me. All right. Up next, let me see here. Trenton Avenue. And Deborah, I'm very sorry to announce. I sound like Alex Trebek. I feel very sorry to announce. Bring up Broad Street. Tiffany wants Broad Street. Okay, I'll write down. Sis, that's my sister. And she wants to hear Broad Street. All right. You got it, sis, right after this. So I'm very sorry to announce that Knights Road, Deborah, is on this thing called Famous People. And it doesn't give me the length and size of it, which really does suck. Yeah, that's really sucking. Yeah, it's sad, I gotta tell you. Oh, you gotta drink water, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, don't worry, we got some time. We only got like 20 minutes to the show. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go over to Trenton. This is Trenton Avenue, and it's not far. Let's see here. Let me see. Tioga Thomas. Hello, I'm Tioga Thomas. Okay, here we go. This is Trenton Avenue. Oh, no problem. This is Trenton Avenue. Trenton Avenue by no stretch have the let's do it again. Trenton Avenue is here by no stretch of imagination leads to Trenton, New Jersey, the state capital. running from Houston, Houston Street to Margaret. Its oldest section is from Houston to Norris, originally called Maple, then Neff, which never took hold. I think I know why. Neff. Hey guys, my name is Neff. The street is listed as early as 1854. After Maple became Trenton in 1895, the other sections were added. Trenton Avenue was complete by 1923. There is no discernible reason for naming the street for the city of Trenton. However, Trenton was founded by Mr. William Trent, who arrived in this country in the late 17th century. He bought the land where New Jersey's capital stands in 1714 and settled it in 1721. There is a remote possibility that Trent owned land along the route of the present-day Trenton Avenue, where he was living in Philadelphia in the slate roof house he purchased from Samuel Carpenter. He sold the house to Isaac Norris. Norris Avenue next time on a show. Before he began pioneering the Jersey Wilds. Well, congratulations, my friend. They were talking about that. Now, Tiffany, she wants to hear Broad Street. Yes, let's talk about Broad Street. Yes. Okay, yes, indeed. Sink or swim, ladies and gentlemen. We need money to help SEPTA. Please, please, please. We need the money. If I don't, I'll be up the creek without a paddle. What's a hickin' or whatever have yous. Let me see here. Here we go. Okay, Tiffany, you want it, you got it. It's Broad Street. Yes, I am very broad. You wouldn't mind if I do that? Okay, the wide or broad avenue midway between the rivers was one of the major arteries of Philadelphia as determined by Mr. William Penn. Penn's initial interest in Philadelphia streets was limited to the city, so Broad Street existed in the early days as a road from Cedar, now South Street, which we have mentioned earlier, to Vine. After the Revolution, Broad Street grew, first to the north. The road jury confirmed the extension of the street to the Ridge Road in 1811, and 6 years later from Ridge to Callowhill, then to the south. In 1819, the road? What road? That road was confirmed from South Street to Dickinson. By the 19th century, by the middle of the 19th century, Broad extended along its present track from Government Avenue to Butler Street. Its northernmost extensions were created between 1903 and 20 years later, 1923. For the most part, Philadelphians will state without reservation that Broad Street's 12-mile length makes it the longest straight street in the world. Unfortunately, even if the street didn't jog around City Hall, the longest straight street in the world will still be... Should I say it, Chuck? I'm afraid so. The longest straight street in the world would be still Chicago's Western Avenue, a 23.5-mile straightaway. Yeah, sorry about that, kids. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's what it is. I think we have exhausted the requests of street names of Philadelphia for now, but we have like 15 minutes before we say our farewells. So is everybody having a fun time? Having a good time, swell time here on the Washington Podcast? Let me know down in the comments. We have 6 subscribers away. Yeah. All right. Knock it off, Van. Knock it off. Okay, thank you, Van Anderson and his orchestra. Yes, subscribe to KDJ5. Hit the bell icon. Venmo DJ Wash 5. And guess what? We have risen up fifth. We have raised $15. Now you're wondering, yes, you're wondering, why are we doing donations? Well, 2 things. For the upkeep of the shows and content here on KDJW, make it more glitzy and exciting. And also, I wanted to go to broadcasting school with my friends. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday next year. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. So that's why we're doing this Venmo thing. We're up to $15. I want to say thanks to some of the Fandemic crew. I don't think they're here right now. They're just busy celebrating because we swept the Rangers. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. And that's why we're doing this thing, to help for the upkeep of DJ Wash 5 Productions and in hopes of getting me into broadcasting school before I turn 40. Yes, it is. I want to be there to announce the ball games. Like, for example, bases are loaded. Here comes Bryce Harper. The pitch. And there it is. Down deep center field. Grand slam home run for Bryce Harper. And the Philadelphia crowd goes wild. There's bedlam at the bank. Like that. Yeah. You know what? I like the broom emoji too. Who needs an emoji when I have the real thing? Sweep it a sweep. Sweep it a sweep. And maybe after sweeping the other team, I'll use it for sweeping around the room. Sweep my way to his heart. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, indeed. So, let me see here. Football season is coming just around the corner. I'll be off to some of my friends. They're going off to the Eagles game this Saturday. Yep, indeed. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Cleveland Browns. 1 o'clock down at the field. What field? The Lincoln Financial Field. I love Liquid Death Mountain Water. It's the best. Ooh, I love the sound of recycling. Clang! And give me a second here. You gotta have it. Oh, yes, and Tiffany's little kitty cat friend, his name is Frankie. He says, hi, meow. Yep. Gotta love the little kitties. National Cat Day a few moments ago. Happy National Cat Day, everybody. If everybody has a cat, it's your day. But please don't let him or her walk on your TV set because you might get a new one. Yeah, yes indeed. Bears and Vikings on Monday night. Congratulations. Hope you win, I think. Sorry. I can't help it. I'm from Philadelphia. Yeah. Okay, we have Black Cat Day. Yep, Tiffany has a little black kitty by the name of Frankie. Luna and little Blackie, they're here too. We got Black Cat Fever. Black Cat Fever. Meow. Yes, indeed. Now, it's also National World Lion Day, and we want to say a big shout-out to the MGM Lion. Without his roar, how can we watch Rocky Balboa? Oh, give me a second, please. There. Adrian! You like the hat? Yes, indeed. Yep. Without the MGM lion and logo, we could never be able to start the Rocky show. And yes, we all miss him. Dutch will miss him very much. Yes, indeed. Let me see. We're just about a few minutes left. No, yes, about like 9 or so minutes left. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, and here's the funny part. I gotta say, before my vacation in North Carolina 5 years ago in 2020 during the pandemic, um, I had a most crazy idea of singing a part of that hit show in the heat of the night. Yep, indeed. And let me see. Let me see if I can recreate this thing. Let me see here. Closing theme of In the Heat of the Night. Yeah, I don't know. Tiffany and Travis remembered it very well. It was so darn frustrating during the pandemic, and I wanted to do something that would really shake things up, like, laughing, like you see. Let me see here. Yes, indeed. In the heat of the night, I'm closing. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna, let me see here. And a guy named Bill sang the song, but the original singer of the song was the late great Ray Charles during the movie edition back in the late 60s. Okay, here we go. Closing credits. See if we find it here. Let me see here. Let me see. I hope this is it. Yeah. Let me see here. Hope it is it. I hope the volume's up. Okay. Let's just go ahead and see. Here we go. Okay. I hope it's there. Yes. Let me see. I don't know if we. Oh, I got this hat here from the Rocky store downtown near the Art Museum. The Rocky store is located near the Art Museum, located at 2600 Benjamin Franklin Parkway, not far from the steps. And for every purchase, it'll go to the upkeep of the Art Museum steps. So if you come into Philadelphia, buy some Rocky gear, get a Rocky robe, get a Rocky hat, get anything you like, it'll go to the upkeep of the steps of the Art Museum. If you want to run up and down those steps, you better pay a little attention, if you know what I mean. In the heat of the night, that is the end of the show. Stay tuned tomorrow morning. There'll be another show for you. Now cue the MGM Lion.
This is the MeTV network, seen locally on
Dang, that's the wrong lion. So much for the lion. Would it go like that? Yeah, I remember that. Yep, Tiffany and National S'more. Oh yeah, s'mores. We got about 5 minutes to go before the show ends, and yep, I need a little s'more right now. Melted marshmallows, melted chocolate. Yeah. Well, well, Tiffany, unfortunately, if I hear the original lion, that will be better. But until then, well, it's not, you know what I mean. That's better. Yes, indeed. Leo is the eighth current mascot born in the Dublin Zoo. Roar! Aye! Sorry, I can't help it. Also a great movie with Sidney Poitier and Rod Steiger. Yeah, I gotta love that. And yes, indeed. Yep, I need the original lion so I can say, that's better! Okay. I can't believe I did that. The MGM Lion. Cue the MGM Lion! Yep, indeed. sometimes when something not so good, I get to be the MGM Lion. Only if I have like an afro or something and mustache like very good, I go rawr. Oh yeah. And my other favorite song that includes a lion, it's called I'm a Mean Old Lion, sung by the late great Ted Ross, who sang it 2 times. One in a play and one in the oh my gosh, Pandemic Crew. You're here just a few minutes before the show ended. We're just talking about lions, Quizmaster, s'mores, street names of Philadelphia. I was hoping you'd be able to come, but don't worry. We got more David Show, KDJW shows next week. And I want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, next week is going to be a very special show. Yes, right. It's a very special show. And that's what I'm going to say. That's all I got to say for right now. Big special show. Please get on down here to KDJW5. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. We are 6 away from 800. And also, Tiffany has a big old challenge. Oh, yeah, very busy day. Busy day when we are sweeping the team. Yikes. Oh, shoo. That's not a spider. That's a strand of hair. Hot girl summer still in full. Hey, more power to you. Yes, indeed. Yep, so next we got a big old show coming up. Hope you tune in. How big it's going to be, I may never know. But you better stay tuned because this is going to be so much fun. Yeah. Oh, uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now ready to conclude the show. Yes, so thank you very much for tuning in. David Washington reminding you to help the vehicle population. Have your vehicles gas and oil. And we got a new announcer that will share some loving for you. We're so glad you've tuned in to the Washington Podcast on TV5. If you'd like to make a small contribution to help this program stay on the air, Venmo at DJWash5. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button and help keep KDJW on the air. Our executive producer is Chuck Strongbacks, producer David Washington, announcer Chuck Strongbacks, fill announcer, that's me, Jim McSellen, and all the gang right here. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to KDJW and hit the bell icon. This is Jim McSellen saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon next week on a very special Washington Podcast, a DJ Wash 5 production. Hey Jim, thanks very much. You know, you sound like that announcer guy on TBN. Oh yes, I do. From coast to coast, live via satellite. It's time for... Oh, okay. Save it for the next show next week. Yeah, we want you next week. Okay, you got it. So long, everybody.